Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the next episode review of Chain Soldier, episode 4. And like I say, this is another really good episode. I'd probably say, probably the next really good episode I've seen since the second one. Because we have Himari, which, well, finally got her name right. Well, Izuma was her last name, but her first name is Himari. Himari is the one who's the girl who can make her arm into a sword or a machine gun, right? Which is still a cool ability, you know, right? So, but yeah, Himari. Here, this episode is more focused on her more than Kyuka or Shushu, right? Here we get more development with her, right? And at the end of the episode, two of the squadrons from Squad 6 appear, and one of them is her sister, which obviously you can tell because she has the exact same hair color, exact same color eyes that she has. So Himari's a sister, which her ability is kind of a cool ability too. She has the power to like freeze time and rewind it as well. She can rewind time as well. So her ability is another cool ability as well, you know. So and more of this episode, like, and we also learn more about her Himari's ability. It's not her ability that she can just, her arms can become weapons, right? She can actually, from her phone, take other people's abilities by using her phone, right? And then she can use them, right? For instance, like, she can use it, like, for Kyuka's ability, right? So when she have this rivalry with her sister, right? She kind of like her sister kind of mocks her, right, and saying that you're gonna drag our family name's reputation through the mud, right? Smack talking Himari. So she gets her fired up, and she wants to have a battle with her, right? So she wants to use Yuki, So using she takes Hyuga's ability and makes Yuki her slave this time, and when the time comes, how the way when they fight, because now we get two sister complexes coming in the story right now, because we have Himari dealing with her sister, right, and we have Yuki, dealing with his evil sister, right. But we'll get more on that later, though. But right now we'll focus on the rivalry of the two sisters here. She uses the ability to make Yuki her slave this time, and when he transforms, it's kind of a different form, which is different. I thought it was kind of honestly, I thought this kind of form was a little bit cooler, right? When Himari uses him, right? And then he also has this ability to transfer wherever certain strength to any certain parts of his body, right? For instance, he can transfer basically his strength into his legs, right? So that way he can be super fast, very super speed, right? And although he cannot hit with his fist, he can't hit as well though, because he put all the strength into his legs, right, to be super speed. But he can still manage to fight. With his speed, right, he can make the weight of his body, make a full force with, even when he's punching though, right? So he can still punch it good though with the help of his fast body, right? And just punch really fast, knocking these demons or the Shuri, whatever they're called, knocking them down and create this big huge whirlwind. And with the action, I think overall in the action in this series so far it's become a decently animated action series. So some people say the production is a little bit though, but if I'm having fun with the I was about to say fun with the movie, but sometimes I always do that sometimes. But if I'm having fun with the series, I can give leeway to that because I'm having fun with the characters and because the action, because I'm always a sucker for action, and then of course with the comedy as well, because now after all that is over, right? Because Himari didn't know about with the Kyuka's the other part of her ability, right? Because because Yuki tried to explain to her about when you're finished, he gets his reward, right? And she just all of a sudden just like she didn't know about that, so she all of a sudden she's just talking, and all of a sudden she just starts she just flashes her panties at him, and he's like, woo, and she's like, oh, what? Yeah, he's like explained, oh, that's the other part of Hyuga's ability is he gets his reward for wherever the fantasies that goes in his head, right? And it's like just the whole embarrassed look she has, that makes it also all worth funny too, right? So yeah, of course it's a quick flash though, right? But then then all of a sudden she just goes and for the second time, well, from a different girl this time, she goes and jumps and lands on Yuki's face. I'm like, this guy gets another face full of panties in his face. I mean, first it was with you, with the cute guy, and then with even Shushu as well, and now with Himari too. Now sitting on his face. I'm like, oh my god, oh man. And then the other part where the one part where she takes her shirt off and flashes, tits and all, and Yuki's like, okay, I gotta train more, I gotta work on controlling this. Again, he thinks he can try to help with his ability on his own, right? And he's like, oh, okay. So I mean, this is a whole lot of good, decently action, good, decent, funny comedy because due to what's going on, right? And just the whole thing with just now, like even with the Himari's has that embarrassed look on herself, because she didn't know about the ability when she took Hyuga's slave ability, I'm like, it's like, oh, so that's what it means by physically rewarding him. But overall, it was a very funny episode, but also decently action as well. And I guess now we have with Himari. I thought with her character more developed, in this episode because it's mostly about her, centered around her in this episode, and dealing with her crazy sister, so just always just toying with her, mocking her, just like, oh, because thinking that she's better than her, because you're saying with Himari, telling Himari you're gonna drag our family name's reputation through the mud and all that stuff, just gets her fired up. Say, hey, asking Commander, hey, can I do it? Can I go and fight her? And she's like, you have my permission, make us proud and all that. And she says, thank you, because then her eyes are lighting up, But with her sister's ability is a cool ability too, just to either freeze time or just rewind it, basically. So yeah, overall it was a still enjoyable episode. Now we have another sister rivalry, with Himari and her sister, and then of course now we have the other one's not a rivalry. It's just that Yuki has to deal with his evil sister who he thought she was dead, and just wondering what happened to her. So we got another sister plot in this. So. But overall, it was still a fun episode. I enjoyed it, and this is why I'm glad I'm reviewing this series, because it's becoming more interesting with the fun with the characters and more on the their abilities and other what's going on in this world of the Meito, and overall, still a fun episode. I still am. So yeah, Chain Soldier episode 4, I enjoyed it. So yeah, but thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next one and more other videos to come. Later.